Hi guys. There goes the dryer. I swear to God, this has been my day today. Everything I've gone to do has been an absolute frustration. This technology thing, like, it's great when it works, but when it doesn't, it is a tick off. I had to search for that word because I had way many other words that were going to come first. I thought, I'm trying to place a bulk barn order online. I can't get it to work. Like, I'm not a technological idiot. I've placed bulk barn orders many times and I can't get it to bring up what I want. When it does bring it up and I select everything I want, it doesn't add it to my cart. And to be honest, I am ready to scream. So you're not going to get the best version of me, but this is what I'm doing today. I'm doing energy balls. I just want to go back to bed is really what I want to do. I don't want energy. I just want out. But anyway, we're going to press forward here. So let me see. I can't even see this. Okay, so I'm going to make this quick before something goes wrong. I want a cup of oats. Typically, I would use large flake oats. We don't have any. So we're just using the regular. Ooh, shoot. See, this is what I mean. There's 1 cup plus a little. Yeah, we're just gonna wipe this up because I'm not wasting it. It'll go in the bowl. It's a tablespoon or less. Cup of oats. Half a cup of ground flax. So I buy my seeds whole and I grind them myself. And I used to use a lot more of them because I would make a low carb bread that used them. But I packed all my stuff and that stuff got packed. So here they are, and I do keep them in the fridge because they do go rancid, which is why I don't buy ground flax seed in the first place, because it can go bad too quick. But hopefully mine's fine. We'll see. So half a cup of chocolate chips. So I'm using dark chocolate. I used to think dark chocolate tasted like dirt. I actually love dark chocolate. The thing I love most about dark chocolate is nobody else in my family likes it. So they don't steal my chocolate. They don't steal my wine either. So that's good. So this is a Chippets brand, dark chocolate, 50% cocoa. That's not all that dark. Honestly, it doesn't taste much different than semi-sweet to me. We're gonna put a little extra. I need extra chocolate today. And like, I tried to open this. This is my thing. This won't even expand. I'm trying to put all the dry stuff in first. Cinnamon. Is 1 teaspoon. So I've made these before, not on here, but I have made them before. And so full disclosure, here's where I'm at. I feel like crap. Honestly, I'm not doing that well, and I know I need to get my crap together. So this week, I'm starting on the Mediterranean diet because I hear it's good for brain health, which is what I need. So anyway, I really want to get healthy. I am a mess. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a mess in so many ways, but you have to start somewhere. So this is where I'm starting. Sorry. Okay, get yourself together. Honestly, a lot of this frazzleness is this battle I've had for an hour and a half with my computer. But I need to start somewhere. And this is where I'm starting. I'm starting with my diet. I'm starting to I'm actually going to make a meal plan for the week because I need that. I need that right now because I have all the best intentions and I could get up tomorrow and it's all out the window. I don't remember any of it. So I'm going to write it down. I'm making a meal plan. And sometimes you need snacks. Sometimes, like, I don't eat breakfast typically, so I might grab 1 or 2 of these and that will carry me. I'm not counting carbs. I'm not counting calories. I am eating whole foods as much as I can. I would prefer to have large flake oats in this. I would prefer to have organic. Right now, this is what I've got. This is what I'm using. So you got to start somewhere. So I'm making these energy balls. I have other recipes I'm going to do over the next week. Because that's where I can do right now. Just a lot of things that I am not ready to tackle yet. But I'm tackling something and I'm telling you, whether it seems like it or not, it's an improvement. So this is where I'm at. Sorry. Chia seeds. How many? I can't read. 3 tablespoons. Okay, well, I was hoping I could just use a teaspoon, but that would be 9 of them. I know I'd lose count. So I got my tablespoon. We're doing 3-ish. 2, 3. Honestly, I'm gonna put a little extra because I think I didn't get it all. I might as well throw it all in. That'll empty the bag. Get it out of my cupboard. 1 less thing to pack. I love chia seeds. And any recipe that calls for poppy seeds, I actually put chia seeds because they really are good for you. Poppy seeds I maybe can find, not always. Chia seeds are readily handy. So what have I not put in yet? So 1/3 of a cup of honey. So this mix and pour, the thing I like about this is typically you would put it in here, have to scrape it out. I can turn this over. I can put it down to, it's 1/3 of a cup. Pour it in here and squish it out. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let you watch me. So I've got it set at 1/3 of a cup. You put my honey in. Actually, I don't like it sweet, so I don't think I'm gonna put all the honey in. If I need it later, I will, just to make it stick. But, so now I just turn it over, plunge it out. And now I need peanut butter, 1/2 cup. So now I'm gonna set it back to 1/2 cup. 1/2 cup. This stupid thing drives me crazy. Okay. Should probably get a spoon. And maybe I can pour it. This peanut butter is really runny. So we're doing, actually it works well in this instant. 1/2 cup. Turn it over. Squish it out. Wipe the bottom. No waste. Why is this not focusing? Still doesn't look focused. Maybe I need more light. Well, we'll try that. So I've got my oats, flax, peanut butter, chocolate chips, honey. I need vanilla. 1 teaspoon. Ish. And cinnamon, 1 teaspoon. Again, it's preference. I like cinnamon. Okay, that's it, guys. So this is what I've got. And I'm just gonna mix it up. And then I'm going to take this bowl, put it in the fridge, then bring it out, form it into balls, and actually I like them frozen, but you can just put them in a Ziploc bag and put them in the fridge. or just eat them before they ever get to the fridge. Cleaning up my mess, putting it in the bowl. Counters were clean. Okay, now we're not focused at all. Come on, Apple, get your crap together. If I have to get my crap together. Okay. And that's it. You don't have to bake them, which is why I hate making cookies, because I get the first few pans done, get busy doing something else, and totally forget. So this is going in the fridge just like this. It's going to get cooled, and then I'm going to roll it into balls and put it in the fridge or freezer. Probably going to hide it in the freezer, not going to lie, because if these get found, they'll be gone. Honestly, should have made double batch. Didn't know how much stuff I had though. Probably could have more. We'll start with this. So that's what I'm going to do. Now I'm turning this light off because it looks weird. I need to change that light bulb because it's too yellow. There we go. So that's what I'm planning. So I'm starting with this. I am not counting carbs. I'm not counting calories. I'm eating whole food. Again, obviously, I'm always concerned about my weight because I need to lose weight. However, people do a lot of stupid things to lose weight. And I'm not going to do that. My goal is to get healthy. I really want to do a program after Christmas, which is called 75 Hard. You can Google it. It involves sticking to a diet, which you pick. You can pick whatever diet you want. And doing 2 workouts a day. One has to be outside. Reading 10 pages of a self-improvement book. Taking a progress picture every day. No alcohol. Yeah, no alcohol. But I'm waiting till after Christmas, so I might be all right. The whole point being, it isn't about losing weight. It's about mental strength. The battle is in the mind. It trickles down from there and affects the choices you make beyond that. But this is the first step, and I honestly am not ready. Not ready to do that whole program right now. But I feel between now and the meantime, I can start to implement some healthy practices and principles. Start where I am with what I have. And just take the next right step, which is what I say all the time. Start where you are with what you have and keep taking the next right step. Sorry, guys. If you look at my other video, which I'll tag, I'll explain the coughing and stuff in the background. God love him. Like, he's not even supposed to be here right now, but he is, and I'm so thankful. And we are looking forward to our best life together, if we ever make it through where we're at right now. But again, up until now, I have not cared. I mean, I'd look at things and it's like, oh yeah, you should do. And I'm like, no, this is so far low on my priority list. If I get up in the morning and I get showered and I get dressed, I've already made huge strides. And I don't apologize for that. That has been where I've been. But it's time to move on and to get better. I think we need seasons of grief, but we can't live there. And it doesn't mean the grief goes away. And it will pop up and it will surface and rear its ugly head. But it's your overall progress, right? Like, so you may have a couple good days, and then there may be a bad day, and then there's a few more good days. And as long as you're going up and not taking a nosedive, take the win. Take the win. Don't expect perfection. Don't expect instantaneous anything. It's a process. And don't let anybody else define what progress is for you. You live with you. You know where you're at. You know the battles that you face. And oh my goodness, gosh, this wasn't planned or I wouldn't have done it. Don't apologize. Don't apologize. Just do what you need to do. And take the next right step where you are with what you have, with whatever it is for you. It's not the same for you as it is for me. I don't know what it is for you. I'm gonna wash my hands. And I kind of joke about it, you know, like this fighting with technology and trying to get things to load and whatever. And it is not a big deal, but some days it's a big deal. It's like the straw that's gonna break the camel's back, and it's the last straw. But I came on and I made these. Or I'm making it. I've made bread today. I've cleaned up the kitchen. Like, I got dressed. I have supper planned. Suddenly, in the midst of all that, some stupid little thing can take you out, and you just say, screw it, I'm going to bed. And I actually want to go for a walk, which is also something that's part of my new plan, because I'm not, I haven't done, like, you know, since my knee injury, my shoulder, and then those are just excuses, I know, but they are reasons too. Like, I'm in pain, things hurt, my knee feels unstable, I'm afraid of falling, but it's so beautiful out this weekend. And I feel myself stiffening up because I'm sitting too much and I'm not active and I'm not, you know, getting the exercise, and my joints aren't getting the mobility and the movement that they need to create the synovial fluid and all these things. And I don't want to go backwards. I don't want to go backwards. And that means even if I just go around the block, and I'm not gonna lie, it's getting late. It may not be till tomorrow, but I haven't gone for a walk in as long as I can remember. Sorry guys, thank you for bearing with me. I've said before, this has been a rough year. Yeah, I've coped with so many things in my lifetime, so many. If I told you about them, you would think I was lying. Somehow, this past year has kicked my butt. And I don't know why. Maybe because I'm older. Maybe it's losing my mom, who was such a important part of my life, someone I held in such high regard and never wanted to lose. And there's been a lot happen in this year. That wasn't the only thing. And somehow it has absolutely just blown me away and knocked me off my feet. But like they say, you can't keep a good woman down. And my mom went through so many hard things in her life and nothing kept her down. And I'm not going to be kept down. I'm not going to shortcut the process either, or apologize for the places I've gone to in my head and my emotions. But I'm not going to let this be my final chapter. I believe that whatever we go through can be turned around for good or used for good. I think of a scripture that says, you know, that we take whatever comfort we were given and use it to comfort others. And I feel that. Like, I don't know. I know I post a lot on Facebook that is grief related. I don't want you to think I sit here all day blubbering and incapacitated, because I'm not. But I also am so aware of the whole grief journey. I'm not going to call it process, because I don't really agree with the, you know, the steps of grief and everything that's laid out. I just know there's a lot of people that are grieving, because you may not have lost a family member, but you might have lost a job. Something that you were hoping for maybe didn't happen. Something you were counting on dissolved and crumbled. A relationship, a job, a plan for the future, whatever it might be. Those are all grief experiences. And I don't think we talk enough about grief. We try to get over it quick and shut it down and view anybody that's still struggling after 2 weeks that they're weak or they're unstable or whatever. And I'm telling you, you can call it whatever you want, but I'm here for the people that are grieving. And I'm giving you permission. Grieve. Grieve however it has to look for you. Grieve in whatever way it unfolds for you. Do not be put in a box by other people's expectations or opinions, or even your own. Just let's get through this together. Let's take the journey. Wherever it leads, and it's gonna look different for you, and it's gonna look different for me. And you be true to whatever that is for you, and do not apologize. Do not feel guilty or weak or anything. You stand up and you be strong and you hold your head up. And you take the high moments and you take the low moments. It's not a textbook journey. It's a personal journey. And there are no rights and wrongs. I do think there comes a point, and I feel like I'm at that point where through this whole thing, I've actually embraced some really unhealthy coping mechanisms. And I know if I don't get a hold of them, I'm going to suffer damage, health issues, emotional, like I don't know how to explain it. There's just a point where you know, okay, it's time. It doesn't mean you're going to be over it. It doesn't mean it's closed chat, like a closed book, that you're never going to deal with this again. It's like, no, through this, in this, I have to take the next right step and be healthy and be strong. Or weak. You can still have weak days, but you have to take care of you. And going down a journey of addiction or depression or whatever, and those may all happen. I'm not gonna lie. I'm there. I'm not gonna lie. But you need to be aware, and you need to be cognizant of the fact that this is not okay long term. This is not who you were meant to be. This is not what you were meant for. You have a higher calling. You have a destiny and a legacy that you want to leave. And this painful, traumatic time, whatever it was that caused it, is part of it. It's part of it, and it's okay. It's hard, but it's okay. And you need to embrace all that it holds for you. The pain, the fear, whatever it may be. But you can come out stronger and wiser. And this may be the launching pad into something really cool, really healing, really contributing. Like, your mess becomes your message. And if what you've gone through can help or encourage or maybe even save somebody else. Bad things happen all the time. Hard things happen all the time. It doesn't mean you're good or bad. It doesn't mean you've done right or wrong. It just means that we are humans living in a human world where crap happens, and it happens to everybody. I don't care what church you go to. I don't care what your belief is. I don't care what prayers you pray. You are not immune. And anything that tells you otherwise is a lie. But we can take these hard, painful, disappointing circumstances and turn it around for good. I don't know where you're at in your faith. Some days I don't know where I'm at in my faith. But I have lived long enough and through enough things to know that there is victory. And it doesn't mean it won't hurt anymore. It doesn't mean you stop caring. It doesn't mean any of those things. It means that you've taken the mountain that was in front of you, the traumatic experience that you went through, and you've taken it from what was meant for evil and turned it around for good. And that's the power of God, but it's a choice you make. It's a choice you make. I could easily, so much easier than fighting. I could easily lose myself in my box of wine and my bed and all those things. It'd be so much easier just to curl up and retreat and wave the white flag and say, whatever, I don't care. But we were meant for more. Try not to cry in my cookie dough. We were meant for more. And we need to take these hard things that we've gone through, whatever it is, go through the experience, go through the process. Don't just run out quick and try and help someone else, but go through the whole gamut. Because you're going to meet somebody. You're going to meet somebody that's hurting, and it may not be the exact same circumstance, but they're going to feel alone and scared and defeated. And who knows what their next plan is. And you might be that one person that can actually reach out and truly care because you've been there. You didn't read it out of the textbook, you walked it. Anyway. Oh, I may delete this. I just wanted to make cookies. I just want you to know, for those of you that are on my Facebook page, I know you see a lot of things that I post about grief and whatever. I don't want you to worry about me. I'm okay. But there are these things that pop up that speak to where I either am or have been or might help somebody else. And I post them. And I'm sorry if they all seem negative and down and whatever, but for somebody, it might be what they need to hear. And whatever I'm going through, I'm not unique. We're all going through things. It may not be the same thing, but we're all struggling in some way, in some area. And if you're not, get ready, because there's probably something coming. and you might need to hear. Anyway, I love you guys. I know there are subscribers on my channel that I don't know, I haven't met, I probably never will meet. But we're all on a journey. And if you're hurting, if you're happy, whatever, I truly do care. I truly do care. And if I can help, if you want to message me, comment below, private message me. Can you do that on YouTube? I don't know. Message me or comment below and I'll send you my Facebook, whatever it is. You can message me on Messenger. We need to connect and have others on our side so that we don't feel alone. And we know that we are not alone and that other people have gone down hurtful paths and come out the other side healed, whole. It doesn't mean you don't grieve still. It doesn't mean it doesn't still hurt. It just means that you are not controlled or gonna pack, throw the towel in and just live there and wallow there. There's a time to wallow. There's a time to wallow. I've wallowed for a year and I don't feel any guilt about it. I make no apologies. That's what it took. But now I feel a spark calling me to live again. And it's going to look different. It's not going to be the same life I had before for a lot of reasons. But I'm starting with energy balls because I may need some energy. God bless you guys. Don't lose hope. As dark as it seems some days, don't lose hope. And if you feel like you are, then message me because I would be happy to connect. Happy to connect. I don't have answers. You're looking for quick answers. I'm not your girl. But I can hear your heart and your story. God bless.